Hello and welcome everybody to another episode of the Reside Daily Bite. I'm your host, David Doucette. Today I want to talk to you about free credit reports, and this is something that I think is important for all of us as consumers. And there's an article that came out of the San Francisco Gate a couple weeks ago titled "Free Credit Reports Not So Free Anymore." And what this is they're cracking down on kind of the misleading advertising that some of these credit reporting services are promoting. The article starts, "Companies that offered free credit reports appear to be skirting a new federal disclosure requirement designed to crack down on misleading advertising. Under this requirement, companies that advertise free credit reports in connection with the sale of credit monitoring or other products must prominently disclose that consumers can get a truly free credit report from the government-authorized website, annualcreditreport.com. So what this means is these companies who are advertising these free credit reports to get you sort of, not necessarily bait and switch, but to get you there to purchase the credit score of some other product, if they're advertising free credit reports, then on their website they have to put in this disclosure that says you can get a truly free credit report from annualcreditreport.com. So they don't want to have that disclosure, so they're skirting ways to do that, and that's what I'm going to talk about next. Rather than make, as the article states, rather than make the new disclosure, which would be the right thing to do, many companies change their marketing. Instead of offering free, here's my air quotes, free credit reports, some are charging a small fee or promoting free credit scores, which are not covered by the rule. So now they're going to scores, not the reports. FreeCreditReport.com, known for its pirates, minstrels, and catchy jingles, is doing both. Its website now says, quote, "Check your report for $1 and get your score free. Plus, we'll donate your $1 to charity." And what they're trying to really sell there is the credit monitoring services. Now, FreeCreditReport.com is owned by Experian, one of the three credit reporting agencies. So the three credit reporting agencies that we have is Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, and it's important to know of these three companies. And Experian, so they're one of the three credit reporting agencies required by law to offer consumers a free credit report with no strings attached once a year at annualcreditreport.com. Now I want you to write this website down, and actually I'll put a link to it in the show notes. annualcreditreport.com. That's where you can go, and once a year you can get a truly free credit report from each of the three credit bureaus. So if you haven't done that in a while, definitely click on that link, go there, and fill that out. You want to know what's on your credit report. It says the company is cleverly taking advantage of gaping loopholes in the law, says John Olsheimer, president of Consumer Education at Credit.com. The company's web ad implies that the government put a stop to its free reports. It says, "Due to federally imposed restrictions, it is no longer feasible for us to provide you with a free Experian credit report," which is completely false. A spokesman for the Federal Trade Commission says, "We know of no federal restriction that would prevent a company from offering free credit reports. The rule simply requires those companies that do offer free reports to include prominent disclosures." So they talk about some more other advertising issues and from web advertising to TV. Starting in February, companies subject to the law had to state in all advertising that, quote, "Free credit reports are available under federal law at annualcreditreport.com." Again, that website. Web advertising must say, in bold letters, "This notice is required by law. Read more at ftc.gov," and then it goes on to say you have the right to a free credit report from annualcreditreport.com. Starting September 1, TV and radio ads must say this is not the free credit report provided for by federal law in the audio and visual portions. So these credit reporting or these free credit report companies are trying to essentially skirt the law so they can somehow get you to their site to have you purchase their credit monitoring services or other product that they're selling. The takeaway in all of this that I wanted to share with you is you are entitled to your free credit report once a year, and you can get that at, again, annualcreditreport.com, and you will get a credit report from each of the 3 bureaus. You can either do that online or you can download a form. My favorite way is to download the mail-in form from that website, fill in one form, send it in, and the 3 companies you'll get the credit report in the mail. So that is it on credit reports, and we're going to be talking a lot more about credit and credit scores and credit reports in future Daily Bite episodes, and probably have a few podcasts centered around that because it's a huge topic. The credit report, it's very important nowadays and will continue to be, and if you listen to Susie Orman or any of the financial gurus, the credit report is huge. So if you haven't pulled yours in a while, definitely pull it. Let's find out what's on there. And if you have any questions or comments, 1-800-476-5579 or feedback at residerealestate.com. My name is David Doucette, and thank you for joining me today for the Reside Daily Bite.